Hey, Lakerland, Duncan here. Um, you know, many people don't want to give the Lakers a chance to make the playoffs. So let's talk about that. But first, before we do, please subscribe to the channel, like the videos, comment in the box below, and hit that bell for notifications. So with that being said, let's look at the schedule. Let's see how many winnable games, and let's see what kind of chance we have. Okay, so here we go. As you can see, we should pick up the Magic game. But then right here we got 2 games against Denver, who is the 8th seed. So if you could pick those 2 games off, along with the Orlando, that's 3 out of 4. You got Cleveland here, which for some reason the Lakers always tend to play pretty good on big games. But I'm going to reasonably say winners of 3 out of 5. Okay? And then I think we'll beat the Heat again. We should be getting Brandon Ingram back somewhere around here. The Pacers are a good team. That's a 50-50. But I'm willing to say we do 4 out of 6, 4 out of 7. I think we can beat the Pelicans at this point, especially if Josh Hart's coming back around here. So I'm going to say 5 out of 8. I think the Grizzlies are a tough beat, but they're beatable. I'm going to say, 6 out of 9. Pistons are tough, but beatable. 7 out of 10. Back to Dallas. 8 out of 11. Then you got Milwaukee. That's a tough game. I'm gonna say 8 out of 12, maybe. 9 out of 12. 9 out of 13. That's gonna be a big game against the Jazz. If you win that game, that's a pretty good chance you go to the playoffs right there. Okay, then you got the Spurs. We beat them the other night. The Timberwolves are beatable. Got the Jazz again. I mean, we got the setups. We got teams that we can play here. Okay, the Clippers should be beatable. The Rockets are a tough one. If we beat the Jazz twice, I mean, look, this is the way I see it. Denver's in the 8th seed right now. We have Orlando, which we should win. We have Denver, which we should win. Then we're going to Cleveland. Cleveland's in our house. We're playing them. That's a tough game, but the Lakers, for some reason, play really well against really good teams. So I'm not even going to say we're going to get blown out on that one. I think it's going to be competitive. And then we go right back to Denver. If we can beat both those 2 Denver teams and the Orlando game, we've cut half of their lead. We'd be almost like 3 or 4 games back. Now, we got the Kings, we got the Pistons, we got several other teams we can pick up wins on. So, given the fact of how we're playing, with IT still learning the system, with Lonzo still coming back off of an injury, with Hart out and Ingram out, with guys stepping up like Ware and Zubac, Randall having a career year, this is a team that will make a push towards the end of the season. And a lot of other teams are going to take them for granted down the stretch. We're going to hear about how everybody's looking past the Lakers as a team that misses the playoffs. And the whole time, the Lakers will quietly pick up wins, and they will quietly compete with Denver and Utah for that 8th spot. That's my thinking. I think the Lakers will get that 8th, and if they're not, I think they finish in the ninth with like a game or two separating. And I think that would be a huge win for a guy like, in order to get a guy like Paul George next year. Now, imagine this team with just adding Paul George, bringing back everybody except KCP, basically just trading KCP in the roster with Paul George, and you're picking up another 10 wins pretty easy. Suddenly, this is a close to 40, 50 win team. Add in a year's experience, add in people coming back from health, 100%, and you have a team that would be ready to make the playoffs and to make a big, big move in the playoffs. And that's my thought. If the Lakers can get the playoffs, watch out. Because they do have the quickness, the transition offense. They have the speed on both sides of the court to really push a pace. And being young, having nothing to lose in the playoffs against teams that you generally step up to play big, the Lakers could run the hell out of the number one seed. And who knows? That's my thought. That's my theory. I'd love to hear what you guys think. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, like the videos, comment in the box below, and hit that bell for notifications. Peace. Go Lakers.